We got 18 people up in here. It's time to get busy. Why am I jumping around like this? It's time to get busy up in here. Woo, the chat is popping. The chat is popping. Please smash the like button. It's going to be fun because we're going to be talking about DC fandom and all the dope stuff that happened yesterday that I couldn't even talk about. We got 29 people up in here. Smash that like button because I'm telling you now, it's going to get crazy and absolutely beautiful and wonderful. And let's see who we got up in here today. Oh, we're going to have some cool people coming here later on. Promise you. We got my boy Donovan that's in the building. What up, Donovan? Donovan, long time no see, buddy. Glad you're here. Can y'all hear my mic pretty good? Because I feel like I'm on mute. Or maybe it's just because I'm talking to myself, but I'm glad you're here, Donovan. We got my boy Reese up in the building. Glad you're here. We got my boy Agbar. Agbar is one of the dopest men known to man. Yeah, that's Spiky Freaker. I remember I seen my boy talk about that. My boy Chris Wong. We got DSS up in here. Oh, we got 46 people. Thank you for showing the love. I really appreciate it. Forrest Paul. Hold on. Let me do something real quick about my boy Forrest Paul. Forrest Paul. You say I'll never shout you out. I'm shouting you out now, sir. And I'm glad you're here. I really appreciate you for coming. I appreciate you for watching the show. Glad you're here. It's going to be nuts. We're going to have some guests up in here. We're going to have some crazy things to go on that's not supposed to be going on. Let's continue. We got my boy Valinor up in here. Valinor, I know you watch Token. We got my boy Bat Dad up in here. Bat Dad, glad you're here. We got 46 people. Smash that like button. Tell your cats, your rabbits, your dogs. Tell them to share this stream and come into the stream. Because let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you a little secret. Let me tell you a secret about your animals. When you leave the room, your animals is already talking anyway. They talk. When you leave, it's just like Toy Story. They talk. Okay? I'm just saying. We got my boy Benzo in the building. Benzo, what up? We got my boy Kyle up in here. He said, what's up, Fatal J? I say, what's up, Kyle? Man, we got my boy Reese and Danny Reese. Thank you so much for being up in this piece. I really appreciate it, homie. We got my boy Robbie Verse up in here. And this is the cool thing about this live stream. I want to know your opinion. I want to know your opinion about what you think is going to happen in DC fandom. I'm going to talk about things such as the guest list. I'm going to go through the entire guest list of everybody who's coming to DC fandom, and it's crazy. And we're going to talk about one key person that dropped out of DC fandom, and he's in the Justice League. Can you figure out who that person is? Let's keep going. We got my boy Designated Power Driver. Man, look here. If you did a power drive on somebody and it was designated, you would kill them, sir. But I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you did. You know what? Just wait for a while before you start power driving people, okay? Thank you for coming. We got my boy TK Batcave in the house. My boy TK said, yo, TK, I just want you to finish this sentence for me right here. He got hit like I got hit, but he ain't. And that's all I'm going to say. If you're a 50 Cent fan, you should already know what I'm speaking on. We got my boy A. Look here, ACS. Get at your boy Fatal J. I saw you on the Four Nerds. You did your thing, bro. You're the type of person I like to get on the show. You hype, you crazy. And somebody tell Film God, get at me. Tell Film God, get at me. He need to message me right now. But we got a dope guest coming in. Y'all already know him. All I can say is this. I'm going to give y'all a clue who he is. I'm going to give y'all a clue. Flame on. Flame on. That's all I'm going to say. Flame on. Eric. What up, Eric? Eric, glad you're here. We got Geeky Lizzie up in here. Geeky, I saw those little animation things that you was doing when you was dancing to Michael Jordan. Dancing to Michael Jordan. Dancing to Michael Jackson. And it was dope. Thank you for coming. We got my boy Benjamin up in the house. What up, Benjamin? We got 58 people up in this. It's fit to be live. Get ready, ladies and gentlemen. Put your questions in the chat and let's discuss this. Let's discuss what you think is going to be revealed at DC fandom. Let's discuss that. We got my boy, the Geek Blend up in here. He said, hell, fatal. I said, fetal. I said, fetal, didn't I? My new name for today is Fetal J. Q Will, what is up, sir? Geek Blend, thank you for coming. Benjamin Kelly, thank you for coming. B Zombie, thank you for coming. Keek 44, thank you for coming. Andrew, thank you for coming. Big Lee is in the house. We got Ray Ray's Collection up in the house. We got Barcy. Let me see, Barcy. Hello, Barcy. You're new. Thank you for coming. Hey, we got my boy Samuel up in here. He said, hey, Ninja J. Hey, Beck. We got my boy Legan up in here. What up, Legan? We got Reese. We got Hard Boil. Hard Boil. Respect. Hard Boil. All I can say is I appreciate all you do, sir. You always supporting, and I thank you for that. You're one of the best, man. You're the best. We got El Cappy up in the building. We got Chillmonger in the building. We got Deadpool. Let's go, Fatal. Deadpool. I got something to tell you real quick, Deadpool. Do you think that your alter ego, Ryan Reynolds, is going to be in the DCEU? Do you think he's going to be Hawkman? Or do you think he's going to be Green Lantern? Or do you think he's going to be Booster Gold? Or do you think he's going to be none at all? And you think him and The Rock are trolling? You let me know, Mr. Deadpool. You the man. I'm just saying. Let's see who we got up in here. Ain't what's up? We got my boy Jagan up in here. We got Dart Car up in here. Dope name. And we got my boy Chathari. He said trailer for Snyder Cut and a return of Bad Flick. That's what I'm thinking too. I'm thinking Bad Flick is coming. Did I get everybody? Billy T is up in here. What's up, Billy T? Billy T 800 is up in the house. I'm glad you're here. I want to take a quick look at something, guys. If you don't mind, I want to take a quick look at something because it was so dope to me. Let's see if I can pull it up. I wanted to take a look at this right here. Can you guys see my screen? Now, I want y'all to look at the beautiful transition that my boy Zack Snyder did with this. I want you to just look at this real quick, and we're going to talk about this with my homie T Flame when he come in, because T Flame is the air cut king. But I just want to look at the differences between this. Like, this looks like something that would scare me to death if I wake up in 3 o'clock in the morning and I look in the across my room and see that. But if I see this, I'm going to say, hey, man, get your crazy self out of my room. This is a man in armor right here. This is something in your nightmares that you never want to see when you're awake. I think Zack Snyder did his thing. And at the same time, I think Zack Snyder is hinting on two things. Number one, freak Josh Whedon. Freak Josh Whedon. I'm supposed to create something totally different. And number two, guess what's coming? Suicide Squad air cut. Suicide Squad air cut. Let's see what the chat talking about up in here. Chris, what's up, sir? Yeah, he a spiky mofo. Man, my boy Igor Snowden. I'm glad you're here, sir. What do y'all guys think about this? What do y'all guys think about this right here? It's looking dope to me. It's looking dope. And he got the staff up in his hand. He's spiky, and it looked like the horns. It looked like the freaking horns are connected this time. This right here looks like a helmet. Now, I'm going to do something I never thought I was going to do ever in life. I'm going to do something I never thought I would do in life, and I hope y'all see that. Igor, thank you for coming, sir. Thank you for coming. But look at this right here. I will say this about the Josh Whedon version. I will say this about Josh Whedon. His Steppenwolf is comic accurate because Steppenwolf, and y'all let me know in the chat if I'm wrong, Steppenwolf is the uncle of Darkseid, and he does, and I know he's a new god, but he still have human characteristics. But we know movie comic adaptations is not accurate at all. This right here is more gruesome. This one right here is more terrorizing. This one right here is something that's going to leave a stain on your brain. When I walked away from the Josh Whedon version, when I walked away, I never thought about Steppenwolf again. But this Steppenwolf right here, he looked like he's going to put Justice League through hell. And I absolutely love it. I love it. We got 64 people up in the building. Thank y'all so much for coming. Hardball, let me see what you're saying. He said, I'm hoping for Henry Cavill and Amy Adams and Lawrence Fishburne. We're going to look at the list. I promise you, Hardball. We're going to look at the list. We're going to analyze the list, but I want to analyze it with my boy T Flame. T Flame, I'm going to give you the link now. We got 70 people in here. Thank you so much for coming. I'm going to look at everybody's suggestions, because this is what this is all about. T Flame, you got the link, buddy. Boom. Let's see what everybody else saying. You right about Steppenwolf, but I definitely prefer Snyder's one. I do too. Now, I do admit Josh Whedon version is more accurate. It's more accurate, but Zack Snyder is more cooler. Which one you want? More accurate or more cooler? For Fatal J, more cooler. Period, point blank. Period, point blank. Sal Kelly, my boy, he said, what's going on? Can't wait for the dome. I can't wait for the dome either. Sal Kelly, did you see that list, bro? Did you see that list? That list looked like it went on forever, like for miles. But one person did drop out. We're going to talk about that later on. Thank you for coming. It's Eddie. Hey, Jay, how you doing? I'm doing absolutely well since you here. Chillmonger. Was this the plan, Steppenwolf? I think so. I don't know. Y'all let me know, because is this Zack Snyder Justice League that we're getting now the same plan that he had before Josh Whedon took over? That's what I always wonder. Or is this a totally new thing now? I mean, I don't care either way, because you know how sometimes you can have an idea and then that idea start to evolve into more. That's the dope thing about being a creator. You start here, but you end up way up here, you know? So y'all let me know. I don't know. You know, we got Stay Go Bang. That's how you say his name. That's the only way you can say his name. He came in with the $10 super chat, and guess for that, if you showing love like that, I got to give you the go hunt, sir. Stay Go Bang. This is what he said with the $10 super chat. He said, nothing but hot fire from DC Fandom. I'm hyped. It'll be internet wreckage. Missed you last week, Jay. Hey, man. Yeah, man, the Dark Council, they went through that storm, man, that hurricane, and not all their power. I was the only one, because I'm from Texas. The rest of the Dark Council, they on the East Coast, so they got hit by the hurricane. But I promise you, people be asking about Abu Nas. Dark Council is going to be on Abu Nas, and I'm going to tell you guys a secret. What's going to happen on Abu Nas' show? One is his birthday, and for two, he's going to be talking about two guys. I'm done talking about him on my channel, but I will be talking about him on his channel, because Abu Nas, that's what he does. Abu Nas is going to be talking about two guys who the Snyder Cut people pretty much despise. One is Jokey, and number two is PP. PP with a little wee-wee. And that's all I can say about that, okay? Don't miss out on Abu Nas' show, because it's going to be, what can I say? It's kind of like when General Zod in Man of Steel, and he was fighting Kal-El all over the city. When he was fighting over the city, it's going to be just like the fight in Metropolis. You don't want to miss it. Stay Go Bang, thank you so much for coming through, sir. Let's see what the chat is saying. Let's see what the chat is saying. We got my boy Sid Son. And we got 83 people in here. Thank you so much for coming. Sid Son, what up, Sickness? DC Extended. You're supposed to say hey to me, sir. Yeah, where is Gob? Tell Gob, where is Gob? Gob, come in here, sir. You probably sleep, smoking a blunt or something. Stop that, sir. We got Apollo Patriot up in this out. He said Fatal J Deathstroke movie got to happen. Y'all let me know about that Deathstroke, because I saw it. and it was good. Y'all let me know. Did y'all like the Deathstroke movie? The Deathstroke movie was dope. I enjoyed myself, and I can't wait for a Deathstroke live action. I can't wait for a Deathstroke live action. Everybody pretty much talking to, let's see what we got right here. We got a name up in here. He said, Josh Steppenwolf was not comic accurate actually. Okay, hit me with the darts then, Anal. Steppenwolf never had a consistent design in the comics. Zack knows comics better than any director. Okay, there you go. All I know is this, Anal. When I read some DC comics and I saw Steppenwolf appear, he looked like a man. He looked like a man. That's all I can say. He looked like a man to me. He looked like a man to me. But let's check out this list right here while we wait on my special guest. My special guest supposed to be coming soon. He's dope, and he is pretty key on the air cut. I'm talking about he's the air cut king. And I think the air cut is going to be announced at DC Fandom too. Yes, it is. Robbie Burns, I saw you, sir. I saw you. Jose, woo, we got Jose up in here. Jose don't never come in my live streams. He said, Film God has come to do battle against the toxic trolls. Okay, well, Film God, take your battle axe and do what you do, and then come back and we can talk. We got 84 people in here. Smash that like button. Thank you so much. We got the Robert Birds up in here. Fatal, who else you think Zach gonna show at Fandom? Let's talk about that now. You got perfect timing, my friend. Perfect timing. Let's look at this list right here. Let me do this right here. Blah, blah. And then I'm gonna do this. Blah, blah. Let's see who we got. Let's see. Let's look at the list. Okay, it say other names confirmed for DC Fandom include Zack Snyder, of course. We got Margot Robbie for Suicide Squad. We got Zachary Levi for Shazam. We got Gal Gadot. We got Patty Jenkins. We got Scott Snyder. Not to be confused with the other person you're thinking about, not Zack Snyder. We got Mark Gaining from the Arrowverse. We got Linda Carter. We got Linda Carter, bro. The original Wonder Woman's going to be there. That makes me think this. Is Linda Carter, is she going to be in the Wonder Woman 84? She might make a cameo. Let's keep going. We got Tara Strong. We got Minka Kelly. We got Matt Ryan. We got Kristen Wiig, the main villain of Wonder Woman 84. This is going to be a big show. DC Fandom, baby. We got Ezra Miller. Now, let me tell you something. Ezra Miller don't show up to nothing. So if Ezra Miller is there, guess what movie we getting, baby? We getting that Flashpoint. Best believe. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. And that Flashpoint is going to be dope. Let's see who else we got. Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Hold on, man. Let me do my best Rock impression. Watch this. I can do The Rock. Watch this. Do you smell la 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 la? What the Fatal is cooking. We got 95 people up in here. Man, y'all supposed to make me start crying. Let's continue with the list, though, because this is fun, and I like talking to you all. Let's go back. Let's look at the list right here. We got Dwayne The Rock Johnson. We got Dan Jurgens. If you're familiar with Dan Jurgens, he is the guy who made Death of Superman. That beautiful, wonderful art that we saw, Dan Jurgens. What he got up his sleeve, huh? Is he going to do some Death of Superman art starring Henry Cavill? If they do that, Marvel is over. Marvel is over. Let's see who else we got. We got Brian Michael Bendis, creator. He's a comic writer. We got Chris Pine showing up. Jeez Louise. And look at all these slew of names right here. Now, this is what I noticed about this list. With this list right here, all the heavy hitters, their names are highlighted in white. I noticed that. But I don't see any more names I really recognize. Maybe y'all do. But those are the heavy hitters. Now, we got one person who dropped out, though. Can y'all guess who that is? Can y'all guess who that is who dropped out? Who was that dropped out? And he's in the Justice League. And while y'all think about that, my boy right here, straight out of Texas, the 19K Fox, who I love dearly, 19K Fox, guess what, sir? Here's for you. Trunks.
Bring it on.
As you wish.
Yeah, 19K Fox with the $5 super chat. He says smash. And I'm pretty sure he's saying it just like that. Smash that like button for my boy. Thank you so much. 97 people is in this joint. It's about to get crazy. I'm gonna look at the chat and we supposed to talk about what you think is going to be revealed at DC Fandom. What do you think, guys? Let's see what N Wing says. Don't worry, people. Whole Justice League would appear. One person is dropping out. It's one person that dropped out. I'm not saying he dropping out of Justice League, but I'm saying he dropped out of DC Fandom. Might got some more movies up in the books. Let me see who else. Chat is jumping fast. Ryan Reynolds as Sinestro. Ooh, that would be dope. I could take that because this is the thing. I don't really like Ryan Reynolds, but him playing a villain, that would be right up my alley. Sam Benjamin has much better jaw than Reynolds to play Hal Jordan. Sam Benjamin can either play Hal Jordan or he can either play Kyle Rayner. I can actually see Ryan Reynolds as Kyle Rayner. You let me know what you think about that. Let's see what Jose say. My boy Jose. He said, please bring up that Steppenwolf and Doodle going around. I don't know what you mean, Jose. And you know, most of the time I understand you, sir. Okay, when can I call the midget strippers, Jay? This is going to be... They're asleep. They wake up when the sun goes down. They're kind of like vampires. Matter of fact, they are vampires. So would that make them midget, bow-legged strippers vampires? I guess so. Got my boy Kyle up in here. Let's see what Kyle say. He said, when can I? Hold on, that wasn't Kyle. Let's see what Kyle say. Bad flick at DC Fandom, please. Everybody want bad flick, but I want to ask y'all this question, okay? Bad flick. Bad flick. You think they're going to push Robert Pattinson off? Let me tell y'all something. I want bad flick just as bad as y'all do, but they're going to push Robert Pattinson, man. They're going to push him hard because let's say this. If they put Batflick, if they reveal him, it's going to outshine Robert Pattinson. I can guarantee you, I can already tell by the internet articles I see, people want Ben Affleck more than Robert Pattinson. And I think they might just hold that off a little bit, or they might tease that because they really putting millions into this Matt Reeves Batman. And I'm gonna play the bad guy here. I think Robert Pattinson is going to be a dope Batman like Ben Affleck. I know. You're going to hate me after this one. I know. I'm sorry. And this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to invite some more friends up in here and we're going to start a party. Let's see. Let's see. I invited one of my friends up in here. He should be coming real soon. Now, back to you guys, because I love you guys a lot. Let's see what you guys are saying. I seen somebody say something about Amber Heard. I missed a super chat? Okay, let me go back up. Y'all help me out. Moderators, please help me out. I got 19K Fox. Did I miss another one? This stream yours. You know, sometimes it can be perfect and sometimes it can be horrible. I'll find it though, I promise. Let's see. If they push Patterson, there's going to be a big backlash. I agree. I definitely agree. Benjamin Lee, he says, hey, Fatal J. Steppenwolf going to be a sick watch. Yes, he is. And I feel like he's going to be more murderous. You know what's crazy? I can see the rumor now becoming light when they say Zack Snyder's Justice League was too dark, like his nightmare scene was too dark. Warner Brothers and DC was really believing that the nightmare scene and his Steppenwolf was too scary for the average moviegoers. And guess what? I'm not gonna lie, that Steppenwolf is scary, but I don't give a freak if it scares little kids, because guess what? This movie is meant for grown people too. It's meant for grown people. Grab my attention. I want Steppenwolf to be scarier than Thanos. I want Steppenwolf to be scarier than Ultron. Look, I got nothing against Marvel, but I want Steppenwolf to put a stain on our brain and be in our memories for a long time. I want the real Zack Snyder Steppenwolf. Would a real Zack Snyder Steppenwolf please stand up? Would they please stand up? Let's see who we got up in here. Comic Book Craig, I'm glad you're here. Hey, Fatal, isn't Boss Logic on the list too? He did the Batman HBO Max poster. I keep telling everybody, Boss Logic is the guy to pay attention to. He was the guy that put Henry Cavill in the new Black Adam poster. So I'm thinking Henry Cavill is going to show up too. You notice 2 names is not on there. Henry Cavill and Ben Affleck. Do you think we're going to get a big surprise during DC fandom with those 2 guys? You don't never know. You don't never know. I don't know. I know I'm going to lose my craziness, though. We got my boy E. Bursis in the house. That's my homie, my friend. This is what he says. What's good, my dude? What's good? Will be more, that's growl and scarier than that. He will be more scarier, man. I'm scared now. Man, I seen all those spice. I said, dang, I'm scared. I said, I'm scared. I want my mama. I saw Steppenwolf. I was like, dang, man. Shoot, I'm scared, man. I had to go to the restroom, take a little boo-boo, you know. Let's see what Borsey say. He knows something. He made HBO backflip post. Yeah, I'm telling you, Boss Logic is that dude. He that dude. Maybe that's 2 secret movies or the air cut and another Superman movie with Cavill. Ooh. Ooh. That's a good one. That's a good one. I want to ask y'all this. Do y'all think that Superman, do y'all think we getting that Man of Steel 2 reveal here? I don't know. I'm trying to be logic. The fan in me wants that. The fan in me wants the Batflick movie. I want that. But then I got to think on a business aspect of they're pushing Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman keeps getting pushed back. They're pushing Matt Reeves' Batman. Those are their 2 heavy hitters right now. Their next heavy hitters is going to be Aquaman and Shazam. That's their next heavy hitters. And then the next heavy hitters after that is Flashpoint. How is they going to finagle Henry Cavill in there and Ben Affleck? How is they going to finagle them in there if you're still promoting these movies? Because I'm going to tell you like this off the gate and off the rip. If they announce a Man of Steel 2, and if they announce a Batflick series or a Batflick movie, you can pretty much forget about them other movies I just named. I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest. Their star power is too impressive. Flawless victory. Ooh, my boy Fat Steven in the house with the $2 super chat. Thank you so much, Fat Steven. I love all your movies. And for you being so nice and so kind, I'm going to let you meet my cousin. Here's my cousin right here. He sometimes embarrasses me, but he's a good guy.
And finally, from these very projects, local legend Ashy Larry. Why do they call him Ashy Larry? Well, there's your answer.
Ashy Larry, Marcy Projects. Marcy, son, what?
He said, take your shirt off and scream my name. Cheeseburger. Oh, man, you are. I got my boy in the building. He's in the back. And we puts to break down a lot of those stuff. I've been wanting him on my channel for a long time. People in the Snyder Cut movement, they know him. And if you don't know him, you know him. You just fronting and acting like you don't know him. He talk about the air cut all the time. My boy, my brother, T.
Hey! Hey, that was a hell of an intro.
Hey, man, I got it. I love your stuff, man. I love your content. Let me share with the fans, bro. And, bro, when you came in here, 15 more people came in this joint. They ready for T-Flame. T-Flame, lace them up. What's on your mind about DC fandom? What you think about the Steppenwolf? That Steppenwolf, I think that was 2 things in one.
Yes, that Steppenwolf was 2 things in one. And I'm not gonna act like, you know what I'm saying, I pieced all this together because initially because I stay on top of the Snyder Cut, Air Cut, the DCEU, shit like that. And Zebrafat pointed this out to me. I don't know if you had caught that the other day. I was on a stream with Zebrafat and Mad Max.
Yeah.
And but anyway, so in this image that Zach shared on Vero, in the top corner it says ZS, right? In the top right corner. A lot of people thought, okay, Zack Snyder, you know what I'm saying? That's his initials. But no, but what it is that yeah.
T-Flame, hold on real quick. God, let me know if you want the link. I'll send you in here. Because T-Flame up in here is fit to get live. And we got my boy up in here too. We got the nerdy of the nerdiest, but he's the coolest of the coolest. Here you go. Hold on, his stuff ain't working. His stuff ain't there you go.
Come on, strong arm.
Hey, how you doing, man?
Fam God, hurry up and eat your food and come up in here, sir, because it's supposed to be a freaking party. Okay. But keep on going, T-Flame. Let us know what's on your mind.
But yeah, so that stands for Zoink Studios. That's what we were talking about. Nerdy, I'm sure he knows about it. You guys were breaking it down or talking about it the other day. But so to me, you know what I'm saying? We still gotta wait and see, but that's very good news in the aspect of people that are waiting to see if the Ayer cut's gonna be released, because it flew over a lot of people's heads, because an article came out a while back, early on, right after they announced, Zach announced, the Snyder Cut was going to be released on HBO Max 2021. It came out and said that this studio, Zoink Studio, has been tapped to do the visual effects for Steppenwolf for Zack Snyder's Justice League and David Ayer's Suicide Squad. That flew over a lot of people's heads now.
Right.
So now with this image being released by Zach and it having their logo up there, that means that article was at least partially true, which means that there's a chance that article was just entirely true. And if that's the case, that means that they're working on the Ayer cut and the Snyder cut right now, simultaneously.
At the same time.
Well, what's interesting about that too is that when we realized last night, looking over the image, is that we got that image yesterday, of course, yesterday being August 8th, and the article they talk about with the Culture Nerd came out in May. And in the article, they said it would take up to about 3 months to complete the visual effects for Steppenwolf. How long has it been since May? 3 months.
3 months.
So,
yeah, and then Zach said, and then to further your point you just made, Zach said in the bottom, underneath this image of Steppenwolf, he said, basically, in not so many words, don't worry, this is the low resolution image of Steppenwolf. Clearly he don't want to give it all the way to us. He wants to save that treat. But he said, but don't worry, I have his high resolution copy, and it is something to behold. Which means right there, it's done. It's been 3 months and it's done, just like they said.
Ooh. Right, and we talk about that ZS in the corner of that image. You look at different images that we've seen with the Snyder Cut that Zack Snyder posted himself. Like there was a couple images where Gal Gadot is doing ADR for certain scenes. You see the big screen and has a logo on the top right. And you see also in different images where Justice League was being worked on back in 2017.
What's up, K-Log?
And different logos are in the top right, suggesting that they were being worked on by different departments, right? So different departments working on it has a different logo so that there's better, organization of it. And Zoic Studios, and people are still arguing that it means Zack Snyder, which, I don't see why they'd put Zack Snyder's initials up there. I'd be much more inclined to believe that it's Zoic Studios the initials there.
Somebody,
y'all, boy, hey, real quick, y'all, because we might be going over a lot of people's heads that's casual. Y'all break down what Zoic Studios is.
Absolutely.
Y'all break that down.
So Zoic Studios, no problem. Zoic Studios is a VFX company that does visual effects for movies, and one of the big ones they've done recently was Mother, starring Jennifer Lawrence, I believe. And so they were the ones that the Culture Nerd said were tapped to do visual effects for both the Black Suit Superman as well as the new, or I guess the original Steppenwolf design for Zack Snyder's Justice League, which would then be incorporated into David Ayer's Suicide Squad. So that's the big basis of that right there. Now, one thing that gets a lot of people hung up about the article, and I actually have it right here if you guys would be okay with me pulling it up.
Oh, yeah. Heck yeah.
Let me see if I can get it real quick.
Yeah, I'll share your screen, bro.
Yeah. Let's see.
Now, while you pulling that up, did y'all hear about Jason Momoa dropping out of DC Fandom? Did y'all hear about that?
No.
I didn't hear about that. I actually seen that on your title to this video before I joined.
Yeah.
And I was going to ask you about that because some things I do miss some things, believe it or not. I really don't know. That's a good question. That really raises my eyebrows a little bit. I wonder, for what reason that would be.
I feel like it probably ain't nothing big. He probably doing another movie or something. You know what I mean? Because they Justice League, them some top tier actors. So I know they not just focusing on Justice League or Aquaman or you know what I'm saying. They doing a million things at once. And
another thing is that Jason Momoa was the first him and Ray Fisher, but Jason Momoa was one of the first actors, period, that was just putting in work for Zack Snyder. Trying to, help push against this narrative. It doesn't exist. You guys are all this bull crap, right?
Yeah.
He's done a lot for Zack Snyder. And, it's just like maybe in regards to him, the only thing he's got popping right now that that anybody they would think the mainstream would be interested in is Aquaman 2. And maybe the studio's not ready yet.
I forgot though, bro.
I forgot about that.
But I forgot about this, y'all. This is probably why he dropped that. He is going to be in another epic, giant, colossal movie, which is Doom. He in Doom, bro. And just like the Snyder cut, bro, I'm anticipating Doom, bro.
Yeah,
Doom is going to be such a heavy hitter. I think it's going to knock Star Wars out of the box, bro. So I could see that, Trey Courtney. I forgot he working on Doom.
Yeah, you want to pull that up real quick?
That could be a part of it too. Scheduling conflicts because of him filming Doom, know?
Right. No, that's definitely true. Now, one thing I did mention is that people get hung up by this disclaimer at the beginning of this article. It says, a PR representative with Zoic Studios has contacted TCN regarding this article and indicated that it is normally their policy to not release information regarding their work or partnerships ahead of the studio or client. However, they did indicate that the rumors of their involvement in the project, the following report, is inaccurate by their standards. Now, there's a couple things about this here. Is that the first thing they said is that they normally don't release, of course, information regarding their work or partnerships ahead of the studio or client. So even if they were working on it, they won't say anything.
They wouldn't confirm nor deny.
Right. And the statement at the end is what gets people hung up. It says, report is inaccurate by their standards. Now, they could have just said inaccurate. Right? They could have just said that, but inaccurate by their standards has a lot of different interpretations. And so people reading that line shouldn't just simply consider the entire article to be thrown out the window just because it says inaccurate by their standards. That does not necessarily mean or confirm that the entire thing's inaccurate.
Right.
And this off of? This off the Culture Nerd?
Yeah, the Culture Nerd. Yep.
Hey, man, people need to wake up, man. The Culture Nerd is killing it, bro.
Yeah,
they are killing it. Let's see what I see Seal is in the chat. Let's see what Seal say. He said 2 companies can be working on VFX and SFX at the same time.
Yes.
So you can have what are doing visuals while another that's how they usually do it.
ADR.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, man. So
exactly.
This is what we're talking about. Go ahead, Dawson.
Hey, I told y'all real quick. Even though I ain't like that movie, I wouldn't have supported that shit. Here's my cup right here, yo.
There you go.
Yeah,
DCEU in general, like I'm down for it. This movie might not have been my cup of tea, but it's a lot of people out there that it might be, and good for them. You know what I'm saying?
But T-Flame, peep this though. I'm still rooting for Margot Robbie because I like her.
So am I. Yeah,
I like her as Harley Quinn, bro.
So do I. I wouldn't want no one else playing our DCEU Harley Quinn than her. I don't want that character recasted. She just needs a good director and a good script with no studio meddling, and it should be spectacular.
Heck yeah. Right. So maybe Suicide Squad 2, because Margot Robbie gonna be there too at DC Fandom. So maybe Suicide Squad 2 will be a heavy hitter and make us forget about Birds of Prey.
Right.
Yeah. I still think that that David Ayer just needs to do a movie with a Mad Love movie with Margot and Jared, just the two of them, and then you know what I'm saying. And I think Zach and David need to team up, do a movie together, Batman versus Joker.
Bro, it was on your channel where I saw.
That would be dope, wouldn't it?
It'd be so dope.
T-Flame, it was on your channel when I saw Jared Leto. Remember, he was laying on the floor with all them knives, and then he had a dead woman on his couch.
Yeah,
and I remember
she was wearing the red outfit like Harley is in this one.
Yep.
So, but bro, was that Harley, or was he killing women because they wasn't on the level of Harley?
So, what David Ayer said, and confirmed a theory that someone said that when he didn't have Harley Quinn, Joker would find women and kind of dress them up as Harley Quinn to kind of have like a replacement Harley and would kill them because, again, they weren't Harley Quinn, or at least it was something to that effect. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I'm not going to lie. This DCEU is going to be crazy, bro.
It is. And, you know,
they going on another level than Marvel because it's more darker, and I like darker
and down to earth. Yeah, that's what I like, because you know when you take them shackles off, you know, you can really let the creators, the artists, the directors, and the actors really give their full performance. You know what I'm saying? And that to me, that's why it's really important to me, because for one, I'm a fan of not just Zach. I mean, mainly Zach, but the whole DCEU is going to be out cold, and that's what I'm hyped for, and everything that comes along with that. I really want this Ayer cut to be released, because that then opens the door for Jared Leto's Joker and Ben Affleck's Batman again, because there's a lot of them in that movie that was cut. You know, you don't get them two top tier actors like that, and then not film a single interaction. You're going to tell me that they both, and we know for a fact Jared Leto his role was reduced from the secondary main baddie in the movie. Reshot and deduced down to a supporting role to be like a love interest for Harley Quinn that's working in the background in her favor, instead of a menacing that what they actually shot that we didn't see.
T-Flame. A lot of people forget this. Will Smith, Jared Leto is on the same level of Will Smith, bro.
Yeah.
Like Jared Leto ain't no Rudy Poo actor. He's a top Hollywood actor, and they did him dirty, bro. But let me get to this super chat, and then we're gonna get back to some DC fandom RC from the NYC with the $10 super chat. I was talking to Vegeta the other day, and this is what he had to say about you, sir.
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level? It's over 9,000! What, 9,000? There's no way that can be right.
It's over 9,000. I love that.
That's pretty good.
All hail Fatal J. All hail T-Flame. All hail Nerdy in Many Ways. All hail the chat. And hope everyone is well.
Yes.
He said hashtag counting the days to the Snyder cut. Yes, sir. And hashtag we want more Batfleck. This is the question right here, fellas. I want to know. First, I'm going to ask T-Flame, then I'm going to ask Nerdy. T-Flame, do you think we getting that Ben Affleck Batman reveal at DC Fandom? What you think? And thank you so much, RC.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take a chance with this, and I'm gonna say yes.
Okay.
Dope.
Okay. Nice. And you guys know me. You know I'm a huge Batfleck fan. And I put a lot of hopes into wanting that announcement at Justice Con, maybe much more than I should have. And that made me walk away disappointed a little bit. But with this one, I would not be surprised to see the entire cast of Justice League there, and maybe a hint of things to come from Ben Affleck.
Yes.
But I don't know about a full-on reveal. You know what I mean? Maybe just like a hint.
Okay. Yeah.
And you know what, Nerdy, you like me? I didn't quite understand Justice Con. Don't get me wrong. Justice Con was good. It was informational. I rocked with it, but I think I got my hopes too high, because I thought Zack Snyder was behind it, bro. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But it's good that we went through that, because I'm not gonna set the bar too high if Ben Affleck don't show up.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But I don't get me wrong. If I could pick, like, besides Snyder Cut, that Ayer cut and Batfleck will be the movie I want next. But
yeah,
I'm not gonna set the bar too high. And Fat Steven, thank you so much for the super chat. He said it was the Kool-Aid Man with the $2. Fat Steven, this is my favorite sandwich I like to eat from time to time. Peanut butter and cracks.
Man, I miss that shit though. I love that show. Man, me and Fandom, man, we must have grew up watching all the same stuff, man. Because I really dig all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Dave Chappelle, Dragon Ball Z. I'm into all that shit, man. When you bring it up, bro, it just brings back memories. It makes me laugh.
When I was in high school, that's all I watched, bro.
Yeah.
But I want to ask y'all this. Let's speak from a logical thinking term or whatever. What do you think big is coming to DC fandom that you know for sure we're gonna get? And look who the freak we got in the building.
Film God.
Come through, fam. What's happening?
How's it going, man?
How you doing, sir?
Hey.
I'm good. How are you?
Man, we doing well.
Strong arm flicks. I've finally met you.
Yeah.
This the first meet and greet right here?
Yes, sir.
It is, yeah.
Nice.
Heck yeah. Hey,
Yeah,
T-Flame and Jeffrey, when they come to the air cut, it's like that's all they do. Computerized and
computing. Formulation solved.
Jeffrey's the brains for sure, though.
Yeah, man.
You're the hype
Jeffrey.
man.
Yeah, man. Jeffrey is incredible. This is what we're talking about right here, Fam Gob. What do you think is going to happen at DC Fandom? What do you think is going to happen? This is what I asked the fellas right here, Film God. You think we getting that Batflick reveal?
I wish I want that to happen. You know, I want it to happen bad, but I don't think. I think they're gonna, because I think there's going to be too many announcements. I think they'll hold off for Batflick until maybe a bit later.
I'm thinking that too. That's what the fellas is talking about too. Is just think about this. If they reveal Batflick, how much would that outshine the other movies?
Exactly.
Right. Yeah.
That's gonna outshine Robert Pattinson's Batman. That's gonna outshine Wonder Woman, Shazam, Aquaman, all them joints. I hate to say that too. I really do. I hate to say that.
I both agree and disagree with that because
speak on it.
I understand the thought process of like it outshining things, but at the same time, if we get, let's say, a Batflick announcement, and then we also get a David Ayer Suicide Squad announcement, then we get a Batman trailer that's super awesome, dark, and detective-like, and we get all these things, I think people would more just be like overwhelmed by the awesomeness that's displayed for everything, and everybody would be satisfied instead of just getting like, you know, just one side of things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's why I think it could happen. But again, I'm with you, Fatal, of how I don't want to get my hopes too high so that I'm destroyed.
Hey, Kenneth, thank you so much for the super chat. This is what Snyder Cut fans want to do to Josh Whedon right now. I'm just playing. I don't promote violence. Josh Whedon, if you did it, you're wrong. And if you didn't, whatever. Kenneth with the $5 super chat said, yo, much love to y'all. Y'all think Junkie XL made a theme to Aquaman, Flash, and Cyborg like he did for Wonder Woman, Batflick, and Suits? What you guys think?
Yeah.
We got 130 people in here. Smash that like button. Thank you.
I think he definitely did, and that's one of the things that I'm looking forward to when we finally see this thing, man.
You know what was the key though? Before we got the announcement, months before we got the announcement, Junkie XL said himself that he was done with the Snyder Cut score. Did you guys ever read about that?
Yeah, I heard about that somewhere, but I don't remember reading it.
That one proof alone made me know it was a Snyder Cut out there. You know?
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking, you know. What's else on your minds though? Because we got a few minutes before we end the stream.
I wonder what I kind of wonder what Cyborg's thing will sound like. I'm kind of interested in hearing them bring back, incorporate that Man of Steel, you know what I mean, theme into the Justice League and see how they maybe tweak it slightly after his rebirth when he's in the black suit, see how that kind of comes together. Yeah. And I'm kind of interested to hear, I mean, like what would a Cyborg theme sound like, you know? So yeah, all that stuff I'm really down for, man. I'm interested in.
That's dope. Nerdy, what you expecting from DC Fandom?
I expect I don't expect any like trailer or anything like that for Black Adam because they haven't been able to film anything, as far as I understand. I expect to see a Suicide Squad trailer and a lot of stuff about that with James Gunn's Suicide Squad. I expect to see, of course, a Zack Snyder's Justice League trailer and some more info on that. A fuller vision of Steppenwolf, as confirmed by Zack Snyder yesterday on Vero, which is going to be freaking amazing. I expect.
Film Gob is my father.
That's drunk, man. Drunk is crazy, man. Is this true, Film God? That's your son?
Could be. We look quite similar.
Y'all kind of do. Film God, I am your
I think to
father.
hide my beard.
Drunk, I am your father. What up, drunk? Hey, Rick, real quick promotion. Tuesday night, Dark Council is going to be on Abu Naj channel. If you want to see Abu Naj totally destroy Jokey and PP with the little wee, be there. This is the last time we're going to speak on these guys. After that, we're done. We're done. I said I was done on my channel officially. Abu Naj told me, he said, hey, I got some unfinished business. I'm going to put the nail in the coffin. So Tuesday night, Abu Naj channel at 8 o'clock Eastern. Be there or be freaking square.
Yes. And tomorrow night, another episode of Cheerful Chat Monday on Nerdy in Many Ways. So if there's anything you want to talk with me one-on-one about stuff that you love, be sure to tune in. It's going to be fun.
Dope. Fam God, what do you want and are you expecting at DC Fandom, sir?
So I've not got the list in front of me, but definitely I want to see more of Wonder Woman 84.
I got the list.
More of that.
Don't worry, I got the list. You want the list? I got the list right here.
The list. So,
This is the list right here.
I expect Jeff Johns to get booed. That would be well.
Is he going to be
There's
there?
no crowd. There's no crowd.
Yeah, he's on the
so I
guest
guess-
list.
Oh, he gonna get
Yeah, Jeff
murdered
Johns is
by
on
the
it.
crowd. He gonna get murdered by the crowd.
But there's no crowd.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
That's not
that's
my
right.
Yeah.
That's right.
So
I
he's off
forgot.
the hook.
So,
Yep.
he's off
That's
the
why
hook.
he's going.
Yeah, that's why he going. That's why he going.
But yeah, I want to see something of the Batman, something Matt Reeves interview, Robert Pattinson maybe talking about it, or maybe a sizzle reel of some kind. But
need
there's so
something
many.
I need something more from the Pattinson Batman movie to get me, hyped for it. I really want to be hyped for it, and so far I'm interested. But I need to see a little more, man. And just see what's going on, because so many conflicting things came out about them, and I know a lot of it's just hearsay. But they're like, he's not working out, he's not taking it serious, and then they're saying Matt Reeves asked for an additional 8 months to film, and they're pushing the release date back, and this is before the COVID stuff even happened.
Yeah.
And so I seen the I don't know if it was the art for the Batmobile. It looked like a muscle car.
Right.
I don't know
Yeah.
if it was an actual image of it, or if
Do
it was do
you like that T-Flame? Do you like the Batmobile?
I liked it, but I just hope that it depends on how far along is he in his career. If this is early on, that's fine, but eventually I want him to have something more, a little more, and I don't hate to use the word, but traditional, you know what I mean? The Batmobile's supposed to look like the Batmobile. You know
And
what
that's
I'm saying?
true. And that's true.
To a degree, it can be altered.
But peep this though, you so right, because I like the way the Batmobile look, but
Right.
Bruce Wayne is a billionaire. I don't care if he a 7-year-old kid or if he a
Yeah.
80-year-old man. A muscle car dog is supposed to be something futuristic looking.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to judge it too quick, because we might get something dope out of it. You don't never know.
Right.
Yeah.
My thing with it is that they're announcing so many things coming from it already. Like they're working on getting a Catwoman show in production with Zoe Kravitz, and also the GCPD show. And it's like, well, that's fine and good, but I still need to see if those will be worth watching. The world's actually going to be interesting enough to contain my interest.
Right.
I've got this funny feeling that maybe what if the Batman gets pushed to HBO Max instead of a theatrical release? That's kind of it's in the back of my mind.
No, I'm thinking that with Wonder Woman. I'm thinking
That could. Well, with Wonder Woman, I don't think that that'll happen with Wonder Woman just because of the fact that they've pushed that movie back so many times already. And the director, Patty Jenkins, she is like real adamant about getting a theatrical release. She's not really, from what I can tell, adjusting quite to the circumstances of the COVID and the repercussions and how long that might last. I don't think she's really thinking with her head in that aspect. I have no issue with her, and I'm really looking forward to Wonder Woman 84 at the same time. But I think that she might play a little hardball with them on that, and she's going to want to, try and, to the last minute, try and keep that as a theatrical release, whether they push it back again. But I think that the best bet for that movie would be just to throw it right there on HBO Max as well.
You're right, though. Whatever they do with Wonder Woman, because let's just keep it real. Wonder Woman is their big heavy hitter movie. That's that's the big mama.
Well, besides Justice League.
Yeah, but just think about this, Dawson.
They're banking on the critics and audience loving this, though.
Right.
This is their crown jewel. That's why they're like,
right.
Right. To them anyway.
As a Snyder Cut fan, my preference is the Snyder Cut over Wonder Woman.
Yeah,
but when you just thinking about worldwide, Wonder Woman is that like he said, crown jewel, like T Flame said, crown
jewel.
Them,
to the studio.
Whatever they do with Wonder Woman, I think everybody else is gonna follow suit. I think they're gonna follow suit. So if they got one foot in the door with streaming with Wonder Woman and one foot in the door with theaters, they're probably gonna do that with the other movies too.
Yeah, makes sense.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I mean, the film's pretty much, the film is finished, isn't it?
Yeah,
a while.
It was finished
a long ass time, man.
It was finished back in 2018. It was finished.
Yeah. Well, they wanted the summer release, and then stuff happened. Yeah. So
it's been scaring me because this thing's been done for like Film God would say, it's been done for a while, man. And I understand now with what's going on in the world now. I get it. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, this is going to be like, if they, push it back again, this is going to be like, what, the third or fourth time now?
The first time they pushed back Wonder Woman was when Captain Marvel was coming out that year. Remember?
Yep.
And I don't know if they pushed it back because Captain Marvel was connected to, what's the big movie? Dang, how I forget Avengers. What was the movie called? Infinity War?
Endgame.
Yeah, Endgame.
And I think they moved it back because of that. But I think Wonder Woman could have competed with Captain Marvel.
Well, no. What happened was Captain Marvel was released in February, 2018, March, and Wonder Woman was going to come out
in December,
November.
Yeah.
So it was going to come out much later in the year.
There would have been enough time, though, for everybody to get off that Captain Marvel wave and be on Wonder Woman wave. So I felt like they dropped the ball. To me, Fatal J felt like they dropped the ball on that. Because we could have had Wonder Woman and been done with it and moved on to something else,
Yeah, this is something that I feel like should have came out so long ago. But, it is what it is. Hopefully this is giving them the time for Patty Jenkins and Gal Gadot to make this thing, touch it up, and when we do finally get it, it's exactly how they want it. They're not rushed. They're not being, fiddled with by the studio. And we know that Zach did help to a degree. He is credited on it, to some aspect. I don't know on what level his involvement actually was, but so I know that that I want it to hit and smash and hit big like they want as well, because it's Wonder Woman, and I want to be able to move forward from that, because it's just like, this came out when the old regime was this was ready to be released back when the old regime was still in, and it's like I keep seeing this 84 theme, and I've seen they keep releasing new little stills and stuff here and there to keep us strung along, but the thing is, it's been so long now that every time when I see it, I'm interested when I see something new, but I'm starting to get this feeling in my head like I've seen this before. This before. Like, not even what I've seen, like I've seen this movie and I haven't. And,
I see what you mean.
Really, now I overanalyze shit, and I'm a big, fan. I watch things 20, 30 times in a week or two if I really into it. But My fear is that your average audience number are they getting this jet lag from this too? Because if so, that's not good. They need to drop this puppy on HBO Max by the end of this year. Is what I would think would be best for it.
You right. In fact, Steven, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. Snyder Cut fans want to do this to Jokey.
Why did Android 18 look stuck? She said,
Fatal J do not promote violence. Block the haters. I do not promote violence. Fat Steven said, Catwoman. I love Halle Berry. Is it a sequel? He being funny, bro.
Chris Clark has a really good comment here. Because if you guys saw our show, did you guys see us talk about the newly released Cheetah doll for the movie? Oh my gosh.
I saw an article about that. And Lightcast, what's up, sir? I see you in the chat.
Lightcast.
Yes, you do, Matt. Yes, you do.
But what was up with the Cheetah doll? Does that like reveal her suit?
It's basically a Barbie. And like
somebody search it up real quick and let's put it on the
Was that real? Was that a real Barbie?
It looks like it was real.
Somebody search it up.
Hold on, let me find this.
Yes, I want to see that. I want to break it down. AC Universe, I'm glad you're here. The chat is popping, moving so fast that my regular laptop can't keep up. Let me see. Javik. I'm sure everyone regrets that Wonder Woman 84 wasn't released back in 2009. Yeah, man, I feel like they dropped the ball because it's kind of like that S-Man movie that was supposed to come out. What was that scary?
New Mutants.
Yeah, New Mutants been pushed back like 10 years ago. That movie was...
There it is.
Okay, cool.
If you guys...
I'm going to show you your screen, bro.
Are not scared of this.
Okay, let's check out the suit. This is an exclusive right here. Cheetah from Wonder Woman 84.
Okay. Whoa.
That's it?
Yeah, that's like the doll that came out on the right side.
What the fuck is that?
Bro, I
don't know.
That look cheesy, bro.
Well, I think it is a Barbie or whatever the case is, but it's still like... When I first saw that, I was like, what the heck is this?
But the toys do release the designs like that. They release them early.
Yeah. So
can you blow that up a little bigger?
Yeah, can you make your screen bigger?
Yeah, let me do that real quick. Oh, now I'm on Walmart.
I mean, is that to get the guys salivating, or what is that supposed to do? To look like something from Cats?
Pretty much, yeah.
Release the butthole cut.
Oh gosh.
What's his name? That was the funniest shit I ever seen.
Film guy, what you think, man?
I thought, like, I mean, we've seen the Kristen Wiig with her kind of slip back here, so we've already seen that, and this looks nothing like it. So I don't know what this is.
Yeah, it's a Frankenstein monster, I guess.
Maybe
Anyway,
it's just a bad toy rendition of the character.
Maybe. I hope so.
Yeah.
If not, I'm supposed to hit this. Wah, 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 wah. We don't went over the hour mark. Fellas, this is what I want y'all to do. Plug your channels and give me a final thought, starting with T-Flame.
What are we doing?
Man, I already know where your mind is at, right?
Just thinking about Cheetah.
Nah, I think it was something else in that hookah. It was.
How'd you know?
All right, this is what we're doing, T-Flame. Give me your final thoughts on what's up on your mind about DC fandom and plug your channel.
With DC fandom, I wouldn't be surprised if a couple of people that were supposed to be there don't end up showing or dropping out last minute, and some additional people, big names showing up, and it being a surprise to a degree. Now, for my expectations for it, I know that it's going to be a blast. I don't really know exactly what to expect. I know that there's going to be some great stuff with Zack Snyder's Justice League, and me personally, I'm hoping and praying for an air cut release of some sort while I'm there.
Dope.
Nice.
My friend.
Yes, my final thoughts are, again, it's a great time to be a DC fan, like the 100th time that's been said, like the past week probably. It's very exciting. DC Fandome is going to answer a lot of questions. It's going to clear up a lot of confusion, and it's going to give us a lot of hype. And I'm very, very excited. And you can find me, of course, the name right here, Nerdy in Many Ways. That's my channel. You can check it out. I have, again, Cheerful Chat Monday tomorrow night, where I have the viewers come on one at a time and talk to me about things they love, whether it be movies or whatever. So be sure to check that out. And thanks, Fatal.
No problem, my friend.
Well, DC Fandome is going to be exciting. I'm going to be streaming for the whole 24 hours, I think. Is that what Nicotina wants? What Nicotina wants, Nicotina gets.
24 hours.
We're trying to figure that out. We're trying to make sure nobody dies during this.
So we're all going to be up because apparently it's only available for like 24 hours, and they're not going to show they're not going to show the clips and trailers after that 24 hours or something. So get your VCRs ready. But yeah, I'm excited for DC Fandome. It's going to be good, and you can find me on Twitter and YouTube.
There we go.
And my name is Fatal J. I have one big thing to say about DC Fandom, and it's probably going to be the biggest news that you hear today, and it's probably going to crash your internet. Here it goes. This is the song that never ends. Yes, it goes on and on, my friend. Some people started singing it, not knowing what it was, and they continue singing it forever just because it is the song that never